Welcome, dear viewers. Today, step into a realm where a wounded fairy becomes legend. This is Maleficent, a tale where true love reshapes destiny. For this exploration, I have the honor of welcoming the sovereign of the realm, King Stefan.
I am honored. Once, I was a young man full of dreams. Today I am king. But at what cost? The fairy has never stopped haunting my kingdom.
If you're watching this video, it means the magic is working. So feel free to cast your spell, a like, a subscription, or a comment, every gesture matters. Once upon a time, in the workshops of Disney, a secret idea emerged to bring Maleficent back to life, the forgotten fairy from Sleeping Beauty. The artist sketched her story as early as 2003, before the merger with Pixar lulled the project to sleep. Then, in 2009, the spell awakened. Disney revived the tale, and a star fell from the sky. Angelina Jolie agreed to embody this fairy with broken wings. Tim Burton was consulted, but it was Robert Stromberg, master of the worlds of Avatar and Alice, who carried the flame. As a child, Angelina feared Maleficent, yet that fear became a precious memory. When she discovered the project, her heart lit up, and she earned the role as if the fairy herself had chosen her. At Disney, a screenwriter opened the old grimoires and found that before she was cruel, Maleficent was a fairy. The story then became one of a wound, and of a light reborn. And when the cameras began to roll, a shiver ran across the set. It felt as though Maleficent had finally returned to life. Maleficent was not born in thunder, but in silence, like a patient embroidery. 15 versions of the script were woven before Robert Stromberg simplified the tale, surrounded by dream-crafting artisans and the mages of MPC. Then John Lee Hancock suggested starting the beginning over, and, in a rare move, Disney agreed. By the end of 2013, the drums of the kingdom announced the film's arrival. And when it took flight in 2014, Maleficent ruled the box office like a dragon in the sky, enchanting realms across the world. With a budget of $180 million, it earned more than $760 million and received notable nominations. Inspired by Perrault, the film unfolds like an enchanted tapestry, filled with magic, tenderness, and dragons. It is a fantasy adventure, a gentle romance, and a family tale, but also a story of hurt and redemption, where a betrayed woman slowly finds her fairy light again. And to seal the spell, Lana Del Rey's voice whispers "Once upon a dream," like a lullaby fallen from the stars. Dear King Stefan, legends whisper your name through the castle halls. Some say you changed the fate of a kingdom.
Whispers are sometimes truer than cries, but every story has its secrets, and every king, his regrets.
And Princess Aurora? She seems to be at the heart of many enchanted whispers.
Aurora is my heir, my son. But even the gentlest rays can pass through mist, and I pray she finds her own light.
The kingdom is awake now, the whispers are over, it is time for the critique. What the tale invokes, what it breathes into the fairies. Maleficent rekindles the fairy tale with the sweep of a grand production, yet never loses the simplicity of a story told by the fireside. In a kingdom divided between two opposing forces, the film draws us into an enchanted realm where spells, battles, and secrets weave the fate of a world struck by a powerful curse. From the moment the Disney logo appears, the legend opens like an old grimoire: two enemy kingdoms, a child with majestic wings, and an unexpected meeting that seals a fragile friendship. The tale grows with its characters, moving from the innocence of childhood to the turmoil of adulthood. The images, splendid like velvet tapestries, reveal the hostility between the realms and a spectacular battle where betrayal, pain, and the fury that will turn a fairy into a witch are born. The film advances with the steady rhythm of a great epic. It gives life to a dark and magnificent character, straight out of the legends of fantasy. The kingdoms sink into rivalry, vengeance swells like a storm, and the curse becomes the red thread linking every scene. Time passes, the princess grows, and the paths of the heroes cross in a radiant adventure, carried by sumptuous images and a magic that sparkles at every moment. As the curse nears its end, fantastic creatures flood the screen and the two kingdoms stand before their fate. The tale accelerates in a spiral of emotions, leading to a grand finale where an epic battle erupts, worthy of the finest fairy tales. The splendid craft blends with a marvelous story to offer a moving spectacle of rare visual beauty. We only regret that some characters are not explored further, as the world is so rich and the emotions so deep. But despite this, Maleficent remains an enchantment, a modern fairy tale, powerful and luminous, where Disney magic works until the very last spark. And for my verdict, I place an enchanted feather upon the parchment, 16 out of 20. A true favorite, for its dark magic and its brilliant spells. And so, the critique comes to an end. If you've stayed until now, it means you've crossed the veil between dream and spell. So feel free to subscribe to the channel, other realms await you. Thank you, and see you very soon.